Welcome to Just Cook Something. In this video we're going to make whole wheat artisan bread. Let's get started. The first thing we're going to be adding is 1 teaspoon of activated dry yeast. Next we're going to add 2 teaspoons of sugar. And then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of kosher salt. Next we're going to add 1.5 cups of warm water. And we're just going to mix it all in for about a minute. Alright, after a minute of mixing, we're going to let it sit there for 5 minutes to allow it to ferment. And after 5 minutes, we can mix it again just to make sure everything's mixed in nicely. Alright, next we're going to be adding our whole wheat flour, and we're going to be adding 3 cups. And this is what it looks like up close. And we're just going to pour it into the mix carefully. Alright, next we're going to just get our spatula and mix everything in slowly, trying to push everything into the center of the dough. So just keep mixing, probably about a minute, and it should look something like this. And then we're just going to cover the bowl with some saran wrap. I'm just watering the rim of the bowl so the saran wrap holds nice and tight. And then we're just going to cover it with a cloth and let it sit there for about an hour. Alright, so after an hour we're going to do the same thing we did before. Just try to mix everything in again. So we're just going to push everything into the center using our spatula and just try to make it nice round shaped ball like this. And after about a minute of mixing the dough, we're going to put a saran wrap back onto the bowl and cover it with a cloth for an additional hour. It's recommended 2 hours, but I was in a rush, so I just did 1 hour. And this is what it looks like after an hour. So you can see the dough has risen quite a bit. And we're going to repeat the process like last time by folding in everything to the center, creating a nice round ball. Alright, next we're going to flour our board just so the dough doesn't stick, and we'll just place it on there carefully. And you can already see it's already in a nice round ball because we used the spatula, but we're going to put a lot of flour on the top and try to build a better shape. So just tucking everything in, stretching the top and just tucking it under, and that will create a nice round ball. Once that's done, give your dough a nice tap on the head to show that you handled it with care. Alright, next let's put it in a bowl with parchment paper. And then we're going to sprinkle some more flour on top of the dough, and we're just going to rub it on so we can add our nice design. So I'm just going to do the basic cross, just get a sharp knife, and it'll look something like this. And then we're just going to cover it with a cloth, and then we're going to preheat our Dutch oven at 450 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're going to take our dough and place it in there. And we're going to bake at 450 degrees Fahrenheit for 35 minutes. And after 35 minutes, this is what it looks like. And I know you're tempted to take a bite out of this right now, but we're not done. We still gotta get that nice crust. So we'll take out the parchment paper, and with the lid off, we're gonna bake it for an additional 5 minutes. And at this point, you should probably keep an eye on it just in case it burns, because every oven is different. But after 5 minutes, this is what it looks like. Now I know you're supposed to wait at least 10 minutes before cutting the bread, but I was in a rush and I couldn't help myself. Oh well. Okay, maybe I should have waited. In any case, it still tasted really good. Thanks again for watching this video. I hope you found it useful. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.